I've always wondered, how does someone copy being in a new environment, adapting different values, different cultures in order for them to fit in the new society? Join me as I learn how people adapt, how people cope up in a different society. As I'm on a journey to interview different foreigners in South Korea, a different society for most foreigners, people coming from all over around the world, from Africa to Asia itself. Different skin colors, different cultures, different values. I hope you learned something just the way I am.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to another episode. Today we are joined by a beautiful lady, cute, sweet, adorable. Just met her around, and before we start I would want to thank her for giving us this opportunity to hear her story. Before I take too long, please introduce yourself and let the audience know who we have today on the show.
Okay, well, hi everyone. My name is Antonia. I am from Colombia. I am 22 years old. And well, I'm here in Korea, and I also met this beautiful girl. And yes, we end up here making this video. So it's nice to meet you all. Thank you for having me here.
Okay, thank you so much. Wow, I am not really good with my map. How far is Colombia to Korea? South Korea?
It's like 14,500 kilometers away from here, like from Korea. It took me 3 days to come to Korea. Maybe 15 hours distance, like in plane, without the connections and everything. So it's a little bit far, a little bit too far.
Too far. Yeah, it's really too far.
Yeah.
But how it has been South Korea so far?
Lovely. I am in love with this country. I am really happy. I have enjoyed so far this place, and not even like the university, but the city, Seoul. I have like traveled twice there, so it's like all the country. This is my dream, and now like I have accomplished this, so for me it's like
a dream come true.
Yeah, exactly, dream come true. That's the word. It's like I'm really happy to be here, honestly.
How long have you been planning to come to South Korea?
Well, my dream started when I was like, maybe it was 2020 when I was sure that I wanted to come here. Like maybe in 2018, I was like, whoa, this culture sounds interesting. I am into this culture. But then in 2020, I was sure that I wanted to visit this country. But due to COVID, I wasn't able to go. So I started planning like my trip. But then was last year, 2023, that I decided like, okay, I'm going to do this. And it took me like some months, like maybe from June to August to achieve it. So like really, if you want to achieve something and you just work hard, you can just do it. So
wow, that's really beautiful. Highlight that statement once again. When you work towards something with dedication and you really put all your effort, you can accomplish it. So let's be on the field, let's work hard, and we are gonna accomplish anything that we wish and that we want. Okay, Antonia, you said something really interesting, Korea, because of the different culture.
yeah.
How is the culture with what you imagined? Any surprises, any excitement? Tell us about it.
Okay, well, first, one thing I want to highlight, one of the things that you said is like I really wanted to come. So in 2020 that I was trying to come, things happened and I wasn't able to come. But then I realized that sometimes like you have to work hard, but I realized that sometimes it's not just the time, so it's also about the timing. Sometimes it's like you have to work hard, but the time also is important. Like sometimes you just have to wait a little bit to have the perfect timing to achieve your dreams. Because, for example, I had a surgery, but I found out like, well, if I was in Korea and then I had like a problem on my health and I had to have a surgery here in Korea, that would have been like a real big problem. So I was glad that I have to stay in Colombia a little bit and then came here like with my health complete. So that. And then like cultural things.
Yeah.
Well, I am interested in this culture because Colombia, like Latin America, is really different from Asia. Like Asian is known for being like a disciplined people. Latin America is more known for like chill people, maybe lazy kind of people, which can be true a little bit. And I was surprised because I also heard that sometimes Korean people can be kind of rude in the way that they are like into themselves, like they focus on themselves. For example, if you need help in the street, they are not going to help you because they are focusing on themselves. But when I arrived here, I was with 3 luggages. I was really tired. I was struggling with the stairs because there's a lot of stairs here.
Right.
So I thought like, well, I am on my own. In my head I was like, no one is going to help me here, so I am going to do this by my own. But surprisingly, a lot of people helped me, and so far, like at this point, everyone has been really kind, really amazing. They have been helping me a lot. They talk to me. It's not like everyone, because they are shy, of course, but it's one of the things that surprised me. Like if you ask for help, or if people see that you're struggling a little bit, they are going to help you. So that was a thing that I thought I knew, but then I realized it was like the other way around.
It's just the other way around. Wow, what a beautiful experience. I am glad that you have had a positive and a memorable experience. I think it's also like a fulfilling point, or a fulfilling moment, where you feel like the country that I really wanted to go to, it turned out to be just amazing, and everyone is just good and everything like that. And once again, she is telling us really, really important aspects about life sometimes. I really like the point that you said, wait upon time, which is really important. Like, oftentimes we trouble ourselves over some things because they're not going the way we want.
That's
the way we want, but everything has time. I'm Christian. I believe God's time is always important. So when the time is ready, then everything just falls in place, just like that. Okay, if you have been able to tune up till to this moment, please take your time to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Please comment beautiful in the comment section. Is she not beautiful? Please comment beautiful if you have enjoyed so far, and whatever you have enjoyed from this episode so far, please just comment. Let's just have an interaction. That would be really, really amazing. Okay, now trying to get into something a little bit interesting, because I feel like when people travel, people are scared of trying something new.
That's right. Like getting out of the comfort zone.
Exactly. You have been in this environment where you grow up seeing your family, everything. You're just now accustomed to every corner. How were you able to make yourself strong enough, feel confident that I can do this? You're 22 years, Sam. We are still young. Like, how were you able to do this?
Okay, first, I just want to say, like, I'm glad and I am really thankful that my family has ever supported me in my choices. So that is a really important thing. So if your family support you in your choices and everything, that's like a top 10, you know. Well, if you start with this plan of traveling or studying abroad or whatever it is, take in your notes that the people that stay in your country is the people that is taking care of you. So whenever you are having like a hard time, you're struggling with something, remember those friends, remember those family that really helps you, and just raise your hand and ask for help. You know, like, hey, I'm struggling, can you help me please? That doesn't mean that you are going or you are thinking in going back. It's just like a little stone in the path, and that's it. You just need a little bit help. Or if you have friends in the place that you are coming, just ask for help. That's like a really important thing. Also, like, I used to have my psychologist because I take care of my mental health. So sometimes when I think like maybe this is too much, I just, hi psychologist, how are you? I need a little bit of help. That was it. Or maybe if you don't feel that you can talk with people, have a walk, go to new places, feel the air, the nature, try to eat something that you like, but don't go on yourself and be in the room by yourself, because that is going to make it worse. That's like my top advice, I would think. Yeah.
Wow, that's really amazing. Many important points down there. Okay, and you have arrived to South Korea from Latin America.
Yeah.
Totally different cultures. If I think Asia has just one of its own culture. It's really diverse. It's really different, to every culture out
That's
there. How have you been able to mingle with friends? One, still on that point, how have you been able to find yourself around this environment, especially with, is it easy to get friends? Is it easy to just hang
merge.
around, to just hang around with others? Especially, I feel like people need people to connect with, especially like when it comes to maybe like the love life and all that. Exactly. How have you been able to feel like I am accepted?
Okay. First, this is important for me because since like before I arrived here, I studied the culture. If I wanted to be here, I wanted to respect the culture, and I didn't want to make like some mistakes. Of course, I am foreigner. Of course, I am going to make mistakes, but also I want to learn from those mistakes. But I didn't want to come here to just learn like I have no clue, I'm just going to make mistakes because being a foreigner is going to excuse myself. So I did make some research before coming, so it was like this. Okay, how is the behavior in Korea? Okay, this is like they use honorifics, they respect elders, they bow when they say hi, they are more polite when other people talk or whatever it is. So I came here and I applied that every time. And this way I realized that people were like, oh, this girl knows the Korean culture, so they felt like I felt like they respect me just because I try to learn, you know. Because when you try to learn the culture, they feel like really appreciate how the culture works. So that's one point. And then other point that I am extroverted, so for me it's easy to, or more easy than others, to make friends. So when I wanted to make friends, it's just like in the university, I go to the basketball court, sit there, try to play some basketball, and then some other people arrive like, oh, can I have the ball? Oh yeah, of course you can have the ball. And then we start having a conversation, and that's why I just make friends. Or walking around, that's also like a way to make friends. Or in the class, just like, oh, can I have a pen? Oh yeah, of course you can have a pen. Oh right, where are you from? Just like trying to have a small conversations, and then this way you can just try to make some friends. This is just like some little tips from an extrovert.
Yeah,
Because I know there are a lot of introverted people that have really difficult time making friends. So when someone extrovert arrives, it's like, thank God, because I don't have to try, I don't have to do the first move. So yeah, I'm glad that I can be like the extroverted one that just like make the first move. And yeah, also I think like for example in Latin America, I am loud person, and we are really loud. We put music out loud everywhere. For us, we don't care a lot about many things, but here is different. Here we care about like silence spaces. Public transport is like you have to be quiet, and a lot of kind of things. And I realized that it's just like looking around first and then see how they behave, so you can behave the same way, to just be in the culture, you know. And that's where you can be like inside the culture, being respected and feeling accepted as well, I think.
Wow, that's really amazing. Thank you so much, Antonia.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. I believe if you're listening out there, not because you want to come to Korea, but just listening even for fun, I'm sure you have some important points that you have just taken that could help you in life. Well, just on the other side of the camera, there is an introvert person. Yeah, really introvert. And I think I'm also getting some tips. Yeah, and it's really, really important. But I really liked the point you said you have to adjust to where you are. So yeah, just respect the people, just respect who they are, because we are not all going to be the same. Like, you can't bring your own cultures in other people's countries. So that way you are able to live peacefully and happily. Okay, Antonia, just maybe 2 last questions, maybe. Yeah,
I also
okay.
wanted to say
Okay,
I also
sure.
wanted to say like just respecting the culture doesn't mean like you have to change yourself in order to being accepted, because here I am an extrovert, but for example I realize that here a lot of people struggle with emotional things, because Korean culture, you know, have like a mental health kind of problems. Not everyone, but a lot of people. So for example, for me, I try to think this way. Like, I am from Colombia. In Colombia, we are chill kind of people, and here the discipline culture, and they struggle a lot, like studying hard. They don't sleep too much because they need to achieve the goal, be successful. So for example, for me it was like this. I try to be in the culture, be inside the culture, but while I am learning from them, I want to try to teach them a little bit of you can rest a little bit more, you can just have fun a little bit more, you can chill a little bit more. If you mix those two cultures, you can have like a great things. So I'm not changing who am I, but I just want them to know that you can rest more and still achieving the goal. So that thing. Sorry.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I actually wanted to ask that what advice, not advice in the sense of advice, but in the sense of the method that you took, someone who is watching, maybe who is in Colombia, wishes to come to South Korea, how can you tell them that this could be a way out?
Okay, first, maybe I don't know if you want to come to Korea or if you want to go to another country, but start with some research. Internet is the solution of everything. So I started doing some research with I already have a bachelor, so maybe with a master degree or PhD to study abroad. But then I found out like, well, maybe I just want to learn the language. I don't need to go that far to study abroad. I just want something more chill in order to find out a little bit more about the culture and travel more or see around. So you can just see those options if you want to study more, or you want just like a language course, or if you want volunteering is also a really good option because can be kind of free because they can pay a really big part of the traveling thing. So you can search for these options. Also, you can search maybe for like how can I say it, like for example, I came here with the help of Google Hanguk. That is like this company or this web page that helps you to make all the procedure to come here. So they helps you with the visa, they help you with everything. So you can just search for that if you think it's too much for you to handle all the documents and everything like that. Sure, you have all the things that is required. Search for the things that you need, like the visa, age required, also kind of the law things that you need, because maybe the politics or the laws is different from your country to the country that you want to travel. So yeah, it's like making a lot of research in internet could be fine, or if you have friends that also have traveled abroad, I also ask them like, how was the experience, did you like it, what you would like to have changed, if you have the opportunity to change something, what would that be, 6 months, 1 year, what is the best way. So if you have those friends, would be really good to listen to them because it's from their experience, like vividly their experience. I think that would be like my advice.
Okay, thank you so much. I am going to put a link to the site that she said, that she mentioned before, Hanguk.
Google Hanguk, yeah.
Google,
It's like I found them just like watching reels on Instagram because of course my algorithm start like, oh, she wants to travel abroad, so let me show you just some pages. And then this Google Hanguk appeared and I was like, just let me try, let me text some agencies, and one of them like they want me to go like to Europe, but then I realized like I don't want to go to Europe, I want to come to Korea. So I texted them and it was free, the whole consultation. So it was really, really great. They just
Then the last final question.
perfect.
Antonia, was this the best choice?
Yeah, 100%. I won't regret it, never in my life. I don't regret anything of this experience. I have had, this is not, of course, this is my dream, but it's not everything pink color, like I would say in Colombian words, because of course I have had my hard times, I have cried, of course, I have had friends that already left that I love too much. So you will experience emotions that will come and go really fast, and you will experience them in a really big way, like at its maximum. So that's amazing because you will feel alive, really alive. In your home you feel just the way it is, but when you just get out of your comfort zone, doesn't have to be going abroad or whatever, but when you just get out of your comfort zone, you realize that you are alive and you start feeling much more in a different kind of way. So I don't regret this. This is my best choice ever and will never be. I think I will remember this until I die. My best choice ever. This is my dream.
That's
So
really amazing. I'm just I feel happy when someone just confirms that whatever inner feeling that they had, they took it and it turned out to be good, which is really amazing. So yeah, this is the end of today's episode. once again help me to thank Antonia for sparing her time. Here the side, life is a little bit busy. You find, for me sometimes the time even seems like the day just goes by so quickly, but she's sitting here in front of us. She has been kind enough to share experience with us all and some life advices. So yeah, once again, thank you so much, Antonia, and please take your time right now before you switch off or to go to the next video. Just click that subscribe button, the like button, and yeah, please just leave a comment down below there. Okay, thank you till we meet again. Goodbye.
Thank you so much.
Saranghe.
Saranghe, 감사합니다. Thank you so much.
Bye.